Here comes one impressive athlete. Oh, Femi.
Impressive and intimidating.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT champion, Femi.
A track and field standout before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Oba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial fish to water.
Honestly looks custom built for this business.
Thus far, Oba's proven to be nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree, Corey. He has brushed obstacles aside and continues to establish himself as a major force in this industry. Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight. Punk possesses a lethal combination of fighting styles, and he's going to need it tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Punk is always ready for a fight, and he proclaims he is the measuring stick until someone proves him otherwise.
There's the bell as we have Femi looking to continue his rule in WWE.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable are only a few words that come to mind whenever we see Oba in action. For a while there, it seemed like Femi couldn't lose. But even when he did, it didn't slow him down at all.
Yeah, Byron, and that's the type of momentum that catapults a wrestler to superstardom.
And then there's CM Punk, the always polarizing best in the world.
Yeah, whether you love Punk or hate him, there's a certain quality about Punk that just can't be denied. Call it his stubbornness if you want, but Punk's always going to keep fighting and keep rallying until he comes out on top. Into a power slam.
Momentum's with Oba now.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Oh, an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
CM Punk experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
That type of physicality earning Femi the advantage.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Looking at this matchup, Corey, is there anything you think Punk needs to do to get to keep the advantage?
Punk needs to make sure he controls the pace as often as possible. Take charge and make this his match. I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Pulled right back in.
Side slam. Ooh. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
One attack after another from Femi.
Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
What a shot! And enters back into the ring.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain buster.
Oh, pin attempt here.
And he manages to kick out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Boom! What a shot. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Bam! And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
One thunderous final blow.
Oh, he timed that.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Strong kick out there.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Femi timed that one well.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things. We know what's coming next.
What more can be done at this point?
Fends it off. Good counter. Oh, ouch. Oh, kick right to the gut. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Caught with the lariat. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam. And Femi is going full tilt here.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Oba creates an opening for...
From grace from Oba Femi. Oba turning the lights out.
Isolating the arm.
Power slam.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. And he heads back into the ring.
What a nasty body block.
That catches Oba looking.
CM Punk doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in.
From the top rope. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Clothesline. Oh, deadlift. Look at this power.
Superhuman.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
What a nasty body block. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
tossing them aside.
sent flying.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
And I don't see Femi relenting anytime soon.
Superhuman.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
A pin! We have a pin!
There it is. Femi is your winner.
Here is your winner, Femi!
A big victory here tonight for Oba Femi.
Yeah, you can sense the aggravation in CM Punk. He thought he had this one. Here comes the Samoan Werewolf.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
Corey, Jacob might somehow be the scariest member of any bloodline.
Yeah, Fatu has a blend of power, speed, and agility that might surpass any of his cousins.
And on top of that, Jacob is just unhinged. Whatever orders Jacob is given, he executes with no remorse.
And it's really scary to think that one day, Jacob may be giving the orders.
And guys, the Samoan Werewolf is about to be unleashed.
Unfortunately for the opposition, there is no silver bullet in sight.
The monster of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds,
Braun Strowman has a mean streak a mile long.
Yeah, and a proven history of not playing well with others.
Braun Strowman is absolutely unstoppable.
An absolute monstrosity. There is no one in WWE who can solve the Strowman problem.
Jacob Fatu is intimidating as they get, essentially a wild animal in human form.
Well, they don't call him the Samoan Werewolf for nothing, Cole. And since coming to WWE, this wild animal has been able to roam free.
Yeah, bad news for everyone who steps in Jacob Fatu's path, but I suppose it's good news for fans of destruction and violence.
And then there's Braun Strowman, a powerhouse who plays it simple in the ring. He just manhandles the competition until the job is done.
You're right, Saxton. That is pretty simple, especially when you're the size of a freight train like Braun Strowman is.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. Whoa! No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Never saw it coming.
Ooh, definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
A continuous attack on Strowman.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Agonizing.
Whoa, 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 wait a second. Hoisted all the way up. How's that for a surprise? What a show of power.
Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Corey, be honest. How do you prepare for a match against an absolute lunatic like Jacob Fatu? Do you just say your prayers and hope for the best?
Well, that certainly couldn't hurt, Cole, but it also can't hurt to look at this whole match like a very physical game of chess. To look at things as a matter of outmaneuvering and outsmarting the Samoan werewolf. If you can do that, you'll at least have a fighting chance.
And it's scouted. Now can capitalize. Tossing them aside.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Super kick.
He's in a bit of agony now.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though. He has Braun in hand.
DDT plants them.
This spells trouble for Braun. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Ooh, bullseye.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Rocked with the point of the elbow. Agonizing.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Now, you don't often have your way with Braun like this.
Heading back into the ring now.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Feet tackle. A rare manhandling of Strowman here.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy. Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Braun is shockingly being dismantled. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in. Setting up again.
DDT.
Jacob about to end this fight.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Samoan drop. Incredible.
Braun Strowman is pinned down. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Werewolf.
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu took care of business and got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, a whole lot of carnage and destruction.